Yeah, what's up, YouTube? We're back at it again.
We're back at it. Incognito.
We're back at it again. Unfortunately, you know, race cars, race trucks aren't always what they are cracked up to be, and it's just a little thing you gotta deal with and take them as they roll in. Take the punches and roll with them. But no, this video is primarily going to be used to tell the truth about lowering your 4x4 truck. Unfortunately, it's not all unicorns and tacos over here. It's always something. So, I mean, nothing really necessarily broke. When it comes to 4x4s, lowering the front end and, you know, dealing with the axle angle and all that jazz, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So my dilemma right now is when I first lowered the truck with this VA Specialties drop kit in the front, coilover suspension, obviously all adjustable. The camber was so ridiculous because the truck's not made, it's a 4x4 truck, it's not made to be lowered. So the front axles were completely maxed out, and the only way I could get rid of some camber was to notch out the lower control arm, which I didn't really want to do that. So I bought drop spindles. We installed the drop spindles. So for any of you guys that are getting ready to lower your 4x4 truck, whether it be the VA Specialties kit, the IHC kit, I know initially they did not come with adjustable upper control arms, and it doesn't come with drop spindles. So just a forewarning for you guys. I know it's probably going to be a pain in the ass when you get your whole truck together and realize there's ridiculous camber and you're going to be wearing out the tires and you probably shouldn't be driving it. The answer is adjustable upper control arms. Drop spindles do work, but only if you want to stay at a 20 or 22 inch wheel, because that bottom nut right there will rub on the inner barrel of the wheel if you try to go any lower than 22 or 20 inch wheels. So that's what we're doing here today. We're removing these drop spindles, putting the stock spindles back in, and doing adjustable upper control arms. So hopefully I get back with you in about, I don't know, 2-3 hours and we're good to go. Just know this, if you're gonna lower your 4x4 truck, I mean any truck really, not just F-150, be prepared to get adjustable upper control arms or drop spindles, depending on your wheel selection, I guess. Go from there, because a lot of these kits don't tell you that, so just so you know. Check in with you in a bit. Bye-bye. All right, so doing spindles in your driveway without a lift is kind of a pain in the ass. So I brought 2 peons with me. Over here cleaning the faces off the stock spindles. We got the 2-inch drop spindles off, which is what was, the problem is they're a lot longer from end to end, and it moves the hub angle, or it moves the hub, you know, area, geometry, to allow you to have a good 4x4 axle angle. So really this thing is longer and the point of entry is lower. As you can see here from top to bottom, that's way longer than what the factory ones will be. So once we get this factory one back on, I'll show you that. Everything's kind of pain in the ass because we live in the Northeast, so everything's, you know, covered in salt and dirt and grime. The roads up here suck. If you think you're up for it, go ahead and do it in the old driveway, but we got some serious gears going on. You know, everything's apart. It's not really that big of a deal to it. It just looks more intimidating than it really is. But yeah, I don't know. What's your guys' take on what's going on right now?
Should have bought a Chevy.
Sick. That's why I don't ask.
48 years on Harley Davidsons, and now I'm working on Fords.
My dad hates Fords, by the way.
Something better than paper we can push them down on.
This might be the hardest part of the job so far, is putting these things on.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
But you do look pretty comfortable holding that black pole there. Yeah, so I don't even know how to describe this, but we got to put these rubber dust covers, I guess.
Yeah, they're like boots.
Yeah, they're like boots. They're just kind of like rubber boots over top of these heim joints, and you got to lubricate them to slide them over. But as soon as you lubricate them, they're impossible to hold on to. What's up with these companies selling these incomplete kits? It started with Alpha X without the fuse tap. Now, VA Specialties sells a lowering kit without adjustable upper control arms. So unless you know previously, which, I mean, I guess is a possibility.
Now you do know.
Now I know, but, you know, you would think they would announce that you need that, right? Drop spindles. Factory units. See how much centered the hole for the axle is? Just allows you to drop the truck a little bit more than normal. Terrible explanation, but I don't really know how to explain it any better to the average person.
You still don't put your fucking passenger seat in yet?
Nah, it's actually been good that I haven't, because I've had to carry all kinds of parts and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, if only you had a bed to put the parts in.
Yeah, but then it's sliding around, and I don't want stuff to slide out the side of my aluminum bed like a coin slot. So now that all these Fords are aluminum bodies, some dude on YouTube, I'll try to find the video again. It was kind of one of those days where I was in the YouTube hole. Some dude put a sewer cover, sewer lid, manhole cover in the bed of his F-150 with the aluminum body and drove around aggressively, and it slid right out the side of the bed and made a coin slot. So that goes to, I mean, if you ever seen one of these F-150s kind of like banged up, it looks like a tiger just ripped his claws through the side of it. It almost looks like it tears like paper.
Somehow putting these sleeves on is a 3-person job.
Yeah, this is kind of a 2-person job. It is a 3-person job. I'm just watching. So that might be part of the problem. But, you know, I gotta get the footage, dude.
Spectate. You're supervising, dude. You're supervising.
Thankfully, it's a nice day out, at least. So at least we got that going for us. I need to get this bed lined, but, you know, it adds unnecessary weight, dude.
Yeah, might as well just keep it bare.
Unnecessary weight.
Holy shit.
With the drag radio. Oh my god, look at this tool out of left field. You should have had this to begin with.
Left field.
What are you, a dentist? What is that thing? A mouth holder opener. Look at that thing. You're a gynecologist for that thing.
Dentist.
Neat tool. I don't know what or where you had that thing at. Yeah, what are you holding up? Open some cuts?
Yeah.
What's that tool actually used for?
Probably that.
Herbie Dahmer. What a world we live in where we got to go through all this just to modify some stuff. At least today's free. Today's a free day, you know what I mean? We had the parts already for a few months. No one's spending money, just time. I guess I'll buy you guys lunch, maybe.
Maybe.
And it's not like we know all the bolts sizes and nut sizes. You know, we don't know like what tools we need. We're kind of just winging it. Because if I had like a sheet or like a whiteboard with all the, you know, all the sizes and everything that we would need ahead of time, we'd probably be in a lot better shape. But what fun is that, dude? I just like raw dogging it. Why don't we just take the 5.0 out and put this inline 6 in? What is this?
Yeah.
Look at that crank.
Behind it, the steel pistons.
They look good still. Hey, tell Matt I got his cam kit right here. We'll just rip this one out. All right, so we had 4 of these, half an hour a piece, 2 hours.
And this thing.
And that thing. Look at these things. They're actually kind of cool. That makes a good amount of sense that they're on there.
You say that? Germany, shine.
All right, so we're kind of in the middle of my truck. The front end's completely apart, but I had to document this little, I don't even know. What would you call this?
Gaggle.
Yeah, it's a gaggle, but like,
Gaggle piece.
this is interesting. This is some interesting stuff. What's up, fellas? Look at these guys. You guys gonna come help, or are you just gonna freeload and take all the snacks?
Dude, I don't trust that one on the left.
Yeah. It's coming in hot.
Oh, dude, you're dead.
This dude's just hanging out scratching. All right, so quick update. Passenger side's all done, bolted up. So that is back to stock spindles, and we have the VA Specialties adjustable upper control arms, if you can see there. Hopefully, and I'm actually clueless on this. So all we did was take the adjustable control arms and we bolted them in how they were adjusted from when we got them delivered. I have no idea if we're gonna have to adjust them. We're definitely gonna have to get in alignment, so we have to at least do that. But we're literally replacing the stock upper control arms with these adjustable ones, so it's got these heim joints where you can lengthen or shorten it based on what you want to do, and you can also lengthen or shorten just one. So you can adjust camber and caster, I think, plus or minus 2 degrees ish. Right now, I mean, obviously it's in the air, but it's looking like we're gonna have to take some slack out, which I'm not looking forward to because it looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. All right, so we're kind of jumping around a lot because honestly, I don't really care if you know how to do this or not. Feel free to reach out with any questions though. Again, if you're lowering the front of your 4x4 F-150 or any truck, you're going to have to do some type of adjustable upper control arm if you want to be able to run smaller wheels. But yeah, so far this side has been way quicker. Just, you know, it's nature of the beast. You kind of figure out what you got to do.
Yeah, you're prepped.
On the first side, you're kind of learning experience. And then by the time you get to the second side, you know, everything's ready to go. You know what you need. Again, we should be dropping her down on the ground in probably 30 minutes. Actually, just like anything else race car related, this is where we're at. We got everything buttoned up and lowered to the ground, and we are extremely cambered positively and towed in. So what that means is both front tires are pointing inward. and the top of the tire is leaning outward. So next step is alignment, and you know, I guess we'll see how it goes from there. But thankfully now we'll be able to run a drag pack in the front and the rear, and that's the only reason we're doing this. So I mean, huge work for a very tiny reward. What are you gonna do? Sometimes that's just how it works. You know?
Philly dog.
Thanks. Unfortunately, today didn't go extremely according to plan. It wasn't too far off. We got everything done that we wanted to do, but the alignment was just so far off that it's just not even close to being able to drive it or race it or move it. So next week we're gonna get alignment, and hopefully we can bring her back out. So I don't know what the hell we're gonna do for footage now. We're gonna have to go like fork someone's lawn.
Another daily duels.
Yeah, daily duels. Daily duels.
But in the black Civic, so I can fucking drag your ass.
Black Civic.
You're a black Civic.
I have a green Civic.
No, that's what I meant. I meant green.
What?
I meant green.
And I'm really hoping that the alignment comes out good, because I don't know, it's pretty far off right now, and it wasn't looking too hot. So according to the internet, I know you shouldn't always really trust that, but they say I should be good to go once I get an alignment, but we'll see here soon. But I think we need to start doing stuff to some of Jack's cars. He's got a pretty neat 240 SX that we could throw some struts and a fuel system in. You know what I mean? What do you?
A fuel system. It needs a fuel.
Why don't you get off some of that cash pad you got? What do you need it for?
Texas 2K should be awesome.
Texas 2K is gonna be sick. We are going to Texas 2K in March, so that's what, 65 days away, you said?
69 days.
69 days. Hey. So 69 days until we are off to Texas. I'm sure we'll get some type of footage down there.
Dude, flights booked, hotels booked. Gotta get a rental car. We're gonna go eat Buc-ee's. And
Buc-ee's is my
yes.
top tier excitement for the trip.
Buc-ee's
Honest
makes
to God.
Wawa look like 7-Eleven.
I don't even care about 3,000 to 3,500 horsepower Lamborghinis or Vipers. I want to go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, me too. The place is incredible.
And Buc-ee's is better than Wawa, for sure. Sheetz is better than Wawa, and Buc-ee's is better than Sheetz, so.
Ooh, it's a hot take.
VTEC! VTEC!
Jesus.
Why do people do that, dude? Why do people sit in the left lane when they're not even going the speed limit? I don't even get the argument if you are doing the speed limit. Just keep going straight.
Right.
I don't even get the argument if you are going the speed limit and you want to ride in the left lane. Unless you're turning left, get out of the left lane.
Get out of the left lane.
Or unless you're getting ready to pass, get out of the left lane. It's that simple, dude.
It is that simple. Yeah.